Welcome back to Ray Farms, everybody. We've made it to November, and the game has decided that our grass is ready to harvest. So we're going to get in and mow some grass here in a little bit, but we're going to let the morning dew wear off. And while we do that, we're going to jump in the Peterbilt and take a little road trip because we joined the local co-op, and it has led to some new opportunities for us. So the first thing we're going to do, actually, before we do that, is jump in the auger and turn it on. And we're going to run over here and get in the Peterbilt because we're going to take a load of wheat with us. And you'll see why when we get there. So go over here. I did not feed Annabelle this morning. She's patiently waiting over here. Oh, yeah, and you like the yard? Looks nice, doesn't it? You know how I did that? With this fancy Craftsman mower I got right here. Look at that. She's a beaut. She's a beaut, Clark. So yeah, went ahead and mowed the lawn last night. Looks nice. Annabelle's over here enjoying it. Also put up a carport over here for the Silverado, so it's got a little bit of protection from the weather. Right, got the nice truck out in the elements underneath the carport, and have the old truck sitting in here in the shop. That's how it works, right? Got to get the Magnum out of the way here. I am trying a new microphone setting, so let me know how this works. Actually, been messing around with some things, and I think I finally found a setting that is going to have my voice over the top of the vehicle sounds. That's why I am testing it out right here on the Peterbilt. If you're watching this video, then it means when I went into my editing, it worked out the way I wanted it to, and you can hear me over the top of this vehicle. So get the Pete over here, go hook up to the trailers, load up with some wheat, take a little bit of a road trip here. Like I said, we joined the local co-op, and with that comes a new opportunity. So we're going to go show you what that has in store. Get these hooked up real quick. Open the flap on that one. Open the tarp on that one. Auger high enough? Of course I don't. I had it high enough for the gravel wagon. Get my buttons correct here. There we go. Now we should be good. $75,000 liters of wheat. The chickens are only going through about 100 to 200 liters of wheat a month. So the fact that each one of their silos holds 5,000, we got plenty of plenty of wheat already. So we're gonna get rid of some of it. Is it all going to fit in the front trailer? Holy cow. Oh no. I thought that said 100. That says 18,000. My eyes are deceiving me. I knocked down the size of my heads-up display so I could see things a little bit better, and deceiving myself there a little bit. Oh, I love that animation. That's actually pretty cool. So we put 26,000 liters there in the front trailer. We still got 49 left, so we'll put half of what's left in the back trailer. While we're at it, we'll go ahead and close the tarp on the front trailer. These trailers are from Peterson Modding, I believe. Like I said, go to the link in the description to my itch page, and I've created my own collection of the mods that I'm using in my videos. These are all the ones that are free, available to everybody on itch pages. You can go to King Mods and FS25.net, some of those other sites if you want to, but I ended up with way more mods than I needed in FS22, and when I switched over to FS25 and had to clean out that folder, I made the decision, hey, this year I'm gonna stick with in-game mods and itch pages and Discords and Patreons. I'm gonna stay away from some of those third-party sites. You get stuff that doesn't work right. You get viruses and all sorts of other stuff. So most of the mods that I'm using in this series are free to use, available on itch pages, so you can find that link in the description. Now we're going to hit the road here and head toward the co-op. Should only take us a couple minutes to get there. My graphics card struggles a little bit with some of the fog in some of the buildings, but I'm actually impressed with how well it's handling FS25 so far. I expected to have to drop down the low graphics settings on my potato of a computer, but I think it's been running. I think I'm on medium, and it's been hanging in there pretty well. I had to put, actually had Elliot helping me out yesterday while I was doing some stuff around the house. He was moving some equipment for us, and missed the driveway 2 or 3 times, so I had to put up a light post and a mailbox and a sign so he knows where to turn there. This is just a nice little added decoration for the farm. You know, I just realized too, we're gonna get some hay this month. I'll be able to go out there and buy some cows. I'm gonna start making some milk, and then really start to expand on what we're getting through the co-op here. Head over. Now, I think I showed you before, over by the farmer's market, I put in a dairy for us to turn our milk into butter and cheese to get a little bit of an increased profit there. But with the investment I made in the co-op, I was able to take my dividend check and pitch in to help get a bakery built over there. So now we'll have a way to use our eggs. And if any of you have played Farming Simulator long enough, you know that you need more than just eggs to make bread. And so that's where the new co-op comes into play. It's going to be right up here around the corner. Yeah, FPS is struggling with the trees and stuff a little bit, but not too bad. I record at 60 frames per second, and usually when I go to put my videos together, it wants me to put the videos together at 25 to 30. The last video, I actually did the second half of it, keeping it at 60. So let me know if you thought that you could tell a difference. So here we are. We've made it to the co-op. We're going to cut across right here and go across the scale. We have here a second grain elevator, so we have a second place we can sell our grain, but we also now have a grain mill over there. So we're going to take all of this wheat. I don't know how this is going to work. I guess we can try to get both trailers on there at the same time. That's the weight they're going to have to go with. I'm going to turn in here. I'm not going to go through the grain elevator at this time. We're going to go over here and hit the grain mill. And we're going to drop off some wheat here and start making some flour. The other trade-off to this that's going to be good for us is that we also picked up this piece of land here behind the grain mill. So come spring, we're going to come out here and plant some oats down, and I'll be able to bring those oats straight to the grain mill instead of having to truck them all the way to the farm. So a little double whammy there. It's going to help us out. Get around here. Go in here and we are going to do, are you kidding me? Oh, there it is, wheat flour. I thought I was losing my mind there. Change output mode to distributing. That means the wheat or the flour should go straight to the bakery. So we'll go ahead and activate that. It's going to tell us that materials are missing. And that's because we haven't dumped the trailer yet. Another one of my pet peeves about Farming Simulator, I can't come over here and open up this hopper by hand. I actually have to be inside the truck to open my hopper, but it is what it is. We'll get this wheat dropped off. Start making some flour, and then maybe not next month, maybe when we come back in the spring, we'll have enough eggs to go over and start. Oh, that doesn't. Is that thing full already? I guess it's full already. Oh no, it took that whole trailer. Dang, that unloads quick. There we go. So we'll come in the spring and plant some oats over here on this field. We got the, like I said, we got the co-op elevator here now. Go ahead and drive around the back here. Go. Why are you struggling to get up to speed here? We'll go back across the scale and head back to the farm, and we'll give you a little time lapse of making some hay.
Makes a parking lot a Highway 95. I got the cheapest hotel room that I could find. Gonna save my money and stay with her one more night. 'Cause at the end of my drive, she's waiting with a kiss in those eyes I've been dying to see. Every inch, every mile, every new town I reach, mile markers and headlights, I'm closer to free. Richmond in the rear view, trying not to count the minutes down. So close I can feel it as I close in on the edge of town. I almost can hear her on the front porch pacing around. I'm only a moment away and a minute out. At the end of my drive, she's waiting for me with a kiss in those eyes I've been dying to see. Every inch, every mile, every new town I reach, mile markers and headlights, I'm closer to free. 92, and I'm back to where I came from, and I'll be half a state away. Time with her is never quite as long as it seems. At the end of my drive, she's waiting for me with a kiss in those eyes
Alright, the hay is done. We got one full load plus 3 bales left over. I was over here looking at the barn and it says that it holds 33,000 liters of food. So if one bale is 9,000, that means I could put 4 in there. But then I was looking down there, meadow. It's giving me credit for all of this meadow grass that's out here. It's saying 90,000 liters. So it looks like grazing is part of this game. So that's great. So we're going to go over here now and buy cows because we have plenty of food for them now. And then we can start getting some milk too. I'm going to do this the easy way and just use the trigger here. And do I want to do Holsteins or Swiss? You know what? I'm feeling kind of froggy, so we will do 15 of each. 15 brown Swiss. 15 Holsteins. So now should be able to go into our animal menu. And look at that. It says that they already have 90,000 liters of food. So I wonder if it'll even let me give them hay now. So that's good. I like that. Chickens are good. See, you can see there 4,700. So they've used 300 liters of food in the last month. So that's good there. Good on the chickens. Ooh, we got some reproduction coming. I don't think I can turn that off, so we'll have some chicks to sell here in a little bit. So yeah, it's giving me credit for that 90,000 liters of meadow grass. So I'm going to go over here. We're going to jump into the Magnum and drop these bales off. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and unload these 3 bales and see if it'll let me. And then we'll go grab the skid steer and see if it'll let me give them this hay, even though it's saying that the food is already full. It's a pretty big pasture for 30 cows. I see a couple of them out there in the water. Hope they're not all drowning. There's a couple of them out there in the pasture there. Oh, nice. Those tipped right on over. That's alright. I'm going to get you out of the way here. I need to go to in the menu. I like this little tether inverter that I got. I left a lot out there though because it just was just smaller than some of the swaths, so it didn't quite get everything. And then because even though I set my GPS, whoa, camouflage dog, didn't even see you there. And then because I set my GPS at 5 meters, so it would work the same width as the swather so that it would stay right in the middle. But some of the swaths ended up just a hair too big for the baler as well. So we might look, that inverter was only $3,000, so it'll work for now. We're going to get plenty of hay to keep the cows going, so I'm not overly worried about it. But in the future, we might look at another tractor and maybe upgrade. I like that because I don't have to TED and then windrow, so that's nice. But if there was a bigger, tedder that did both, that'd be great. If not, we'll just stick with what we got. Get these hay bales over here, and then we'll start making slurry and manure. There is a mod that came out that doubles your rate of fertilizer, but I'm trying not to use it. If I get in the cows now, I'll probably have enough manure and slurry come spring to put some fertilizer out on the fields that I'm gonna make for soybeans and corn. So that worked out great. It did take it. So now let me look. Oh yeah, it says it's at total capacity, but it added it added the amount of hay to it, so it's not counting the meadow toward my food capacity. So we'll put all 3 of these in there, and then we'll go get 3 straw bales and put them in there as well. Ooh, turned a little bit too fast there. Set you down and get you back on the forks. There we go. Wonder if I can do this from first person. That's kind of hard to see. If I raise it up above my head, will I not tip over? There we go. Drop this here. Sorry about the kids in the background. It's a result of 3rd straight snow day. But the show must go on. Took that one. Oh my gosh. I'm just dangerous with this thing, am I not? Let's get you on there. Just raise you up above my head. And a little bit overpowered there when it's above the head. Oh. Ooh-wee. This is why I only farm in video games. Alright, 3 bales of hay. Now at the very end, when I was doing the straw, I ended up with 1 tiny bale, so we're gonna go pick that one up in a second. So let's see. Yep, now it's saying I'm at 27,000 out of 33,000 liters of food. And those cows will reproduce as well. So we'll be able to sell those calves a little additional money. Same thing, we'll maybe make $20 or $30 selling our chicks over there to the Tractor Supply Company. Let them sell them to other farmers, but can't complain about any added income that you can get. Alright, I'll drop this little one here. Let's see if that works. Or if I need to go put it inside the pen. I wonder if I need to buy a straw blower to get this to work. I'll try this and see what happens. Alright, we might need to get a straw blower or a TMR wagon to make this happen, because it's saying no straw. So I'm going to go run to the store, grab one of those quick, and then we'll be back to get some straw to the cow. Oh, how am I down? Oh, I bought cows. That's why I'm down at $12,000. So I might actually have to sell off a load of oats to make this happen. Let's stop quick and look. We can get $101,000 for our oats at the farmer's market right now. So, yep, let's jump into the auger here. Let's go get it under the other bin. Go sell some oats real quick and buy us a straw blower so we can get some straw into the cows. Nice, speedy 3 miles per hour here. I need to swing around a little bit though. So that I have room to get the truck under there. I think that's the one I put the oats in. I should have checked. I don't think I put them in the end. Yep, they're in there. 84,000 liters. And the truck is going to take about half of that. So let's go look quick down here at... Let's see, tedders. Yeah, see, there's nothing else. There's no other tedders in here that work as a windrow as well. So we'll stick with that. We can get this coon tedder for $16,000 and then get, you know, a basic windrower for cheap. Maybe eventually we can move up to one of these big mergers, but not right now. What am I... There it is, animals. Straw blowers, 36, 32. Yep. So we're going to go sell off some oats and get that, and then we'll be back. There we go. We have 26,000 liters of food, 21,000 liters of straw in there. We've already made 250 liters of slurry and 5 liters of milk, but I think my manure heap is too far away from the barn. It's not picking anything up. And I don't have any gates to get out here, I don't think, through the shed, even using the skid steer. So I'm going to have to figure out... No, wait, does this gate open? That opens, but that doesn't. Okay. Other side. That one opens. And I can go through the bar, but I don't know that I could drive the skid steer through there. So I don't know that I'm going to be able to get a skid steer back here. That's where my slurry comes out. We might not be able to get manure. But you can see there in the top right, while we were up there dropping off the oats, we ran into Noah, and he asked if we wouldn't mind taking out a couple of his cornfields for him. So we picked up 2 contracts to harvest some corn. So we're going to jump in the 7150 here. I leased a 12-row gearing hop header, so we're going to head over to the dealership and pick that up, see if the 7150 can't handle that. And we're going to finish up this episode with a little bit of time lapse of doing a couple of corn harvesting contracts for you. And that'll be a wrap for episode 3 here on Ray County, Missouri. Thank everybody for watching. Hope you like and subscribe to the channel. Keep watching, because we got a lot more to do on this map. We're just getting started. So, as always, thanks for watching. I'm going to go knock out these 2 cornfields, give you guys a little bit of music to finish, and we'll catch you next time.
Plant a tree up on the hill, and days go by on your windowsill, then you're standing in its shade. Raise your children tall and proud, chase away the lightning clouds until you finally get old and gray. We all fade away. Plant a flag and make a stand, and build a fence around your land. But by and by, the stones will crumble down. Spend your life for what it's worth, but one day you'll return to earth and leave your DNA above the ground. So I guess you'll still be around. Through all the trouble in stride. Fear will hold you in your place. Hide inside, don't show your face, and maybe it'll all just go away. But one day you might ask yourself, are all my dreams up on a shelf, and all I have to show is this wasted time? No rhythm and no rhyme. All the troubles that we go through in our lives, and all the time we're wasting living up our lives. Oh, we're only here for a short while. You better take it with a smile. Whoa, the past is gone forever. You better leave it all behind and try to take it all in stride. Whoa, we're only here for a short while. You better take it with a smile. Whoa, the past is gone forever. You better leave it all behind. Whoa, the past is gone forever. You better leave it all behind and try. All in stride.
I've traveled this big world, lonesome I have roamed. I've laid down in green pastures, I've rolled down rocky roads. And as my hair turned silver, I lost my lust for gold. Now cups of wine can't satisfy the thirst within my soul. Narrow is the road to glory. Perdition's gates are broad and wide. On the steps you take to ponder, from the path to knowledge.